Bring in former FBI Special Agent John Iannarelli. John, it's great to have you on as always. You heard the FBI agents in Jonathan's piece there saying they desperately need help. Is it harder to find this suspect because he's a Mexican national? What are your thoughts on the search?
Well, Trace, this is what the FBI does so well. There's a lot of things they're going to be doing, including liaisoning with their Mexican counterparts. The reality, when fugitives are on the run, they need a place to go. They rely on family, friends. Somebody's going to give information to law enforcement, and he's going to be taken into custody.
Yeah, Chris Oliveras of the Texas Department of Public Safety said the following, and I'll get your thoughts on the other side. Watch.
The fact that this individual, if in fact was deported, I believe they said 4 to 5 times, that just goes to show that there's no consequences in place at the federal level to keep individuals like this person that committed this heinous crime from entering the country.
And he's right, John. I mean, there just do not appear to be any consequences. They just kind of come and go back and forth across the border.
You're absolutely right. There's a lot of great people who want to come to this country, but there's a reason we have laws, and it's situations like this where we want to keep a certain element at bay. This person needs to be found and held accountable, and it's a lesson for all politicians. Address the border issues.
Yeah, it's amazing because he served jail time. We know that he was deported, as Jonathan was saying, at least 4 times, maybe 5 times. He could not have owned a gun, and yet the first instinct, the first reaction is, we got to go after the guns. This gun, no matter what laws you had in place, it could not have stopped him from illegally getting a gun and bringing it into the country, or getting it in the country.
This person broke a bunch of laws, including, you're right, he could not legally own a gun. Firing a gun in his front lawn is against the law as well. This is a criminal. He needs to be captured and off the street and held accountable, Trace.
I want to put this up. This is Ted Cruz, what he was talking about, and it's a fair point. He's saying that now that we know it was an illegal alien who went on a killing spree, I predict it will sadly disappear from the headlines because it doesn't fit the corporate media narrative. I mean, it kind of makes you think if this was a conservative, who did this down in Texas, MSNBC wouldn't take a commercial for 2 nights.
You know, I try to be an agnostic in these things. I don't care who you are or what you are, as long as you're obeying the law. We have to hold people accountable, and especially something as heinous as this. 5 innocent people, a 9-year-old. For God's sakes, let's get them and get them fast.
Yeah, John Iannarelli, great to have you on. Thank you. Good insight.
Thank you, Trace.